What's good, my reflections? What's good, my babies? You over here with Tarethia. Hit that like and subscribe button. All week, we are talking about the ethos. So, what does that mean, Tarethia? Let me take you to the underworld. What do you mean, Tarethia? That place that they like to paint so dark, reflection, and it's far from that. It's actually purple. So they said, what color to read it? It's actually kind of purple looking. But anyways, with that being said, reflection, let's talk about this place they like to call hell. Well, for a lot of people that don't know, hell is actually a deity. Hell is actually a goddess that executes certain things in the underworld. Hell is not a place. She does her job so well, though. Her little section, I guess you would call that hell, but that is not what the underworld is. Everyone will go through the underworld. Think of that as like a crossway, a crossroad, a holding spot until you get what I'm saying. You sit on that scale, baby, until you get on the scale. Do you hear what I'm saying to your reflection? Okay. Now, let's get on the other part. What about the Lord of the underworld? That's a whole nother part, reflection. That's that wrong. You ever heard me say that long road to nowhere? Because some people will think they're getting to the Obsidian Castle, baby, and they will never even reach that Obsidian Castle. It's called I like to call it the long road to nowhere, because you keep walking, and you think you're gonna get to it, but you never get to it. It's called illusionary magic. Okay, let's talk about the souls that came on the planet, did nothing, contributed nothing but negative vibration to the planet. They went against the gods. They went against their contract. They even, you get what I'm saying? We have temple robbers. We have people who have done hideous things. Okay, we're not talking about man-made laws. We're not talking about breaking laws and none of that. We're talking about we're talking about cosmic laws. Okay, that overrules any man-made law. Okay, when you get there, it's not about did you cheat on your husband, baby. It's not about adultery. Okay, that's not what it's about. Reflection. Okay, that's not gonna not let you get in, baby. Okay, so with that being said, it's about your heart, it's about your character, it's about your judgment, it's about your morals. Okay, not necessarily man-made morals, but you as a divine being. You get what I'm saying? And what did you contribute to the planet? So with that being said, you have certain souls that did great things. So those souls that did great things, there are places for them in the underworld. It just like I tell you, if you will look at some of my videos, I break down a lot of stuff that's in this matrix. It's easy for me to break down certain things, symbolism in this matrix, certain things that are connected to the underworld, as they like to call it, but it's not called it. I guess from where you located, it would seem like it, though. Okay, the underworld is because it's a replica of a lot of stuff up here. Keep in mind, you are living in a matrix. A matrix is a program. A matrix is illusions. It's a lot of illusions around you. Remember, your eye can only see where it can. You get what I'm saying? If you can't see something, then it's almost as if it's not there, but that doesn't mean that it's technically not there. Okay, it just means that your particular eye can't see it. Do you hear what I'm saying to your reflection? Okay, so this kind of like that. So you have your other souls. You have your souls that has did hideous things. Okay, it's a place for them. It's several places for them, and it's not the only place. Some places they'd rather go visit hell. They'd rather go visit their goddess hell, baby. They'd rather go visit the goddess hell. But instead of that, it's this place called Tartarus. Okay? Kind of sounds like Towards the Bull, doesn't it? Hold on, wait. I'll put it all together later. Okay? So, with that being said, Tartarus, that's where you are punished for your crime over and over and over and over again. It never ending cycle. It never ending cycle. I guess that the closest thing that you would like to get to is what they would like to call the lake of fire. Okay, but that particular lake of fire that they're speaking of is not on fire. The only place, let me explain why it's even fire in the underworld. Okay, the Lord of the underworld loves fire. Okay, why do he love fire? You got to think fire is very powerful. People use fire to cook. People use fires to do a whole lot of different things. Fire is also what? Transformation. Fire is also illumination. Okay, he can see through all things. Do you hear what I'm saying to you, Reflection? You can lie to a lot of people, but you get what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to play a game when they already know the cards that's sitting in your hand. If you get what I'm saying. So it's that place, okay, Tartarus, where you are just repeatedly. You get what I'm saying? Have you ever heard of that story where he was in a lake and the fruit was hanging at the tree, and every time he tried to get closer and closer, when he get hungry, the tree will go farther and farther away, and then when he try to get something to drink, it'll evaporate. Okay, so what does that mean, Reflection? That's your own punishment being over and over and over again. Okay, if you got that place, hold on, we got another one. You got somewhere else. It's called the land of illusions, is what I like to call it. So what do you mean, Sarithia? What is the land of illusions? The land of illusions is where it plays on your it plays on your deepest, your darkest, your desires. It plays on all of your desires. It plays on your heartstrings. It plays on your mental. So you would think that you are seeing something and you're not seeing it. Mentally, it would fuck you up. It may be someone you love. It may be, but the whole time it's illusions. It's there to torment you over and over and over again. Okay? One thing about it, you can torment some people physically, but tormenting them mentally is on a whole different level. Okay? So remember, that there is that lake of fire that you mentioned of, it does not cease to exist. And when you think about these people that are telling you about this lake of fire, this, keep in mind, mythology and different things of that nature, those are man written things. Okay, those are things, those are stories that they have took from certain funerary texts and certain things of that nature, and keep in mind they can't translate it. So they create their own stories on top of it, Reflection, okay? So, with that being said, I wanted to definitely come through and I wanted to clarify a lot of things, because sometimes if you don't know, then it's easy to be misled in the wrong direction. Okay, Reflection? So, with that being said, we're going to get deeper and deeper and deeper into it. Okay, we're gonna get much deeper into it. We're gonna break down. We're gonna break down different sections. We're gonna let you know. Shit, we're gonna get acquainted. Shit, Reflection. I'm gonna let you know who running, what section was going on. How did they get to run in that section? And you get what I'm saying? Everybody like to. That's just like somebody who don't know you. It's always a motherfucker somewhere talking shit about you that ain't never met you, seen you, don't know you, never breathed you, don't know your number, can't even call you on the phone. Can't even call you on the phone, Reflection. So never let somebody else tell you a story that they can't even interpret. So with that being said, you're over here with Tarithia Ashay.